This funky cactus is known as Cereus forbesii Spiralis, and this is a type of cultivated variety of this particular cactus. I don't think it naturally grows this way, although somebody who's a little bit more of a cacti expert could probably weigh in on this. I got this probably about 2 years ago. I am seeing a little bit of mealybugs on this. I think that's one of the great things about doing this 365 days of plants, is because I remove something off my shelf, I look at it, and I'm like, oh, it has a little bug on it. So it's good for me because I could actually take better care of my plants. But anyway, so this cacti I have had growing for 2 years on my southwest facing windowsill. And I have been watering this a little bit over the course of the winter months because I realized it was actually puckering. And I think what happens is that sometimes I get really intense light during the winter months occasionally, one of those really random sunny days, and the cacti just kind of shrinks a little bit. So what I do is actually water it a little bit over the winter months, and then spring, summer, and fall, that's when I actually start watering it again, and that's usually once a week. It obviously depends on how intense the sunlight is, because sometimes I kind of feel like I have to water it twice a week if it gets super dry. And I do have a very well draining soil, as you can see here in this mix. It's pretty much half perlite, maybe 60% perlite, and the rest of it is kind of like a peatier kind of mix. But I really love the shape of this. I mean, this is a kind of standout piece. I've seen them extremely large as well, and they're just like, whoa, you know, imagine having that in the corner of your room. But again, don't kind of touch it because its spines are actually quite sharp, so it'll be hard to kind of like, I'm kind of looking at if you could see the mealybugs in here. Oh, yes, you could see them right in there. Dare I actually even stick my finger in there, but you could actually see them stuck back there, which they are clever little buggers to be able to go back into kind of the cracks and crevices where you actually can't reach them. But a little bit of horticultural oil spray I think will actually do the trick, and you could actually watch my mealybug episodes on my YouTube channel in order to be able to crack the code of getting a handle on mealybugs. As far as humidity goes, like this cacti does not need humidity. If you have a low humidity house, and that is perfectly fine for this cacti. It doesn't require it at all whatsoever. And as far as fertilizing goes, well, you could probably end up fertilizing this, you know, on a monthly basis with a 247 or a 347. Anything that's a little bit lower on the nitrogen side of things would be perfectly all right. Otherwise, this plant is super cool. Again, real standout piece. And you can get the regular Cereus forbesii, but I think the Spiralis is the way to go.